Hey everyone, I hope y'all are having a great weekend and have had a good Sunday. I wanted to come on here for a second because I've been chatting with a lot of people about getting started with living healthier and the reasons that they don't. And just wanted to talk about that. The top three things that I hear. The first one is guilt, usually moms, but guilt over not spending time with our kids. This was a big one for me. I felt like if I took any time away from my kids, that it was, somehow not the right thing to do, that I should spend every moment that I wasn't at work with them. So that kept me away from it for quite a while. And then the second one is just being too busy with full-time job, all the kids' activities, everything that's going on, just having too much to do, to being too busy and too tired. And then the third one that I hear is just that people don't know how. Hey, Bronwyn, they ran out of bread. Seriously? That's awesome for you, right? But the third one is not knowing how, not knowing what to do. And I was in that category too. I just didn't know where to start and didn't know what exercises to do, didn't know what to eat, really just had no clue as to where to go. Now, the three things that I have to fight against those reasons is from my own personal experience, is when I started doing more activities to be healthier and exercising, I have more energy and I have more time because I do spend time doing that. So I don't feel so run down. I don't feel so tired at the end of the day because I am eating good, I am drinking plenty of water, and I'm moving my body and being active every day. So that helped a ton with the time thing. And then as far as guilt over taking time away from the kids, there's a couple of different things that I look at, the way I look at that now. One of them is just that in order to take good care of anybody that we care about, we have to care about ourselves first. If we're in poor health, then we can't be there for them. So that's huge. It's like when they tell you when you're on a airline and the flight attendant is telling you to always put your oxygen mask on first. How many of us spend so much time making sure that our kids have everything they need and leaving ourselves short? I know I did for like the entire time I've ever been a parent until the last couple of years. And then setting an example for them is a huge reason to do it and to not feel guilty. Just from what I've done in the last 2 years, my kids have changed their habits. It doesn't mean that they still don't want those things like sodas and chips and stuff like that, but they have changed their habits overall. They're more aware of what things are healthy and what are not, and then they make decisions and they make choices according to that. And then also making it fun, so you don't feel guilty about it because you make it fun and it's something they want to join. If you decide that you want to join with one of my groups, there's some workout programs that are dance programs, and my kids love them. Lots of other people that I know have their kids do it with them. So you make it fun, you make it something that they want to do, and then they learn that habit right off the bat when they're young, how fun exercise can be and how good it is for you. And then the last thing about just not knowing how. First thing is baby steps. That's what it has to be. You have to, if you never drink water, you got to start drinking just a little bit. Add those baby steps in, the baby things that you need to do. Change one thing a week, and then over time, you start adding more and more things in, and it gets easier. This has not been easy for me. This was a struggle for probably the first year. And then it's still a daily thing at times when I don't plan well enough. So the small changes over time. Now, I have had several of you messaging me and asking about this group that I have coming up. So there's a new group coming up in 2 weeks. It's one of my private groups where you can get one-on-one support and help and be a part of a community of other people that are striving for healthier habits and healthier living as well. That's a very powerful thing that helped me a ton when I first started. So the next group is starting in 2 weeks. If you have any questions about it, please let me know, and I'm happy to share everything about it because it really is a game changer to be a part of that and to be able to have a system to follow, have something where you don't have to do guesswork, you don't have to find random things on the internet to do. to work out. And that's how I started, was I looked on the internet. I looked at different like fitness magazines and things and tried to piece things together, but none of it really worked because I didn't have a system to follow and I didn't have an eating plan to follow. And the nutrition part's such a huge thing as well. So if you are looking to kind of take things to the next level, have something you can follow, a system that's there for you to where you don't have any guesswork, you don't have to try to figure it out all yourself because someone else has, then certainly comment below or message me and I'll get back to you, because we have 2 weeks and then we'll start the next group and it's going to be awesome. So y'all have a good evening. Thanks for tuning in. Talk to you later, Bronwyn.